Hello.
It's okay.
No, I'm recording a video here.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, you're okay.
Why are you in shorts and a t-shirt?
What do you mean, why am I in shorts and a t-shirt? It's morning time.
That's perfect timing.
Yeah, shorts and a t-shirt, see? Morning, everyone. Day 3, Sitka. Getting breakfast. Well, that was fast. Oh, look at that. Thank you.
Be back on ship by 5.
By 5.
Otherwise, you are staying in Sitka. And you are fucked because there's no other way to...
We are in the Taste Restaurant. Getting a little brekkie. Oh, it's 39 degrees right now, is what my watch is saying with a little
Outside?
snowflake.
So what is that in Celsius? That's very... 30 is 35 freezing?
32 is freezing, so
I think the high was supposed to be like 6 today.
yeah, so like 6. So we could definitely go out in shorts and t-shirts.
We have bacon.
But you don't have Canadian bacon.
No.
They don't have Canadian bacon in Canada. They just have bacon.
Old shipping containers.
Oh, really?
And they converted them. They put like 3 units in a shipping container. They've got heat and AC.
And the government's doing this for...
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Done with breakfast? Breakfast was actually good. We went to the Taste Restaurant. Met up with friends in the Solo Lounge. I got a quick video of that, but then it's... But yeah, the breakfast was good. We are in Sitka soon. It is 8:38. We're supposed to get there at 10. But we're actually getting really, really close. So I'm not sure if we're probably going to get there early, but I don't know if I should get off or not, but
Passing another ship. Oh, I guess I'm like, what are we waiting for?
Oh yeah, it's the Viking ship.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Well, we are much bigger.
Oh, we're like docking.
Yeah. You're already. You were in for a rough day. It's all right.
Okay, that just dripped so much rain on me.
We tell me it's 17.
17, go up.
It
It is a bit of a mess to get out of here. I wanted to do a celebratory shot, but don't have time for that.
No.
So busy. We are off the ship.
I turn around like for 30 seconds. And you're
Yeah, and
rolling.
I'm well, I realize I haven't really taken a video, but you know,
I guess.
we're wow, look at these wonderful shot glasses. America. It's raining outside. My shuttle leaves in 15-ish minutes. So yeah, we're in line. It's Sitka for the shuttle. I have a theater tour booked today. Hopefully it's good. It's in around an hour and a half. I booked early like they said, so hopefully I can get there and walk around a bit or something. Everyone else went on their own tours. So, yeah, we'll meet up with them later at around 4 p.m. And until then, we are just here in Sitka. It is rainy. The shuttle buses are just school buses. Everything is busy. They are a big line, and then there's 2 shuttles there, one more coming up. So hopefully, okay, they are opening up our line now to shuttle up. Just realized I think I'm in the line for no reservations, even though I made a reservation like a month ago. Whoops. That's on the. Yeah, I think that line there is the reservation. Now that I'm actually in line, I have around an hour and 15 minutes now. Okay, I made it into Sitka. Let's go out here to the, it's, oh, there is a Silver Nova. What is that? There's another ship right out there. We're here in the harbor. And actually, I think it stopped raining. It did. So yeah, now I can actually use this camera instead of my phone. But we're here at Sitka Harbor. There is the Harrigan Center behind us. That's where everything sort of starts from. I booked an independent tour. It was a little bit cheaper than the cruise line. And, let's lower that ND filter a bit. I'm all about saving a bit of money, especially here in Alaska. Plus it went towards a local tour company. So yeah. Actually gonna head on in. Gonna head on inside. Get in the warm building. The museum is $5. That might be worth it soon. I'll probably do that on the way back. Yeah, so I'm going to Fortress of the Bear, the Raptor Center, one of the national parks, the Russian church. The Russian church is right there. They have one of the cool things about Sitka is the fact that it was the capital of Russian America. And over there is a church. I think the third or fourth replica of the church that they have open over there. Pretty cool. I definitely am going to check that out after my tour because my tour ends at 3:15, I believe. So, yeah, actually, what time is it? 11:43? I'm going to go check out. I'm going to go in the public library. I want to see if that's honestly open. Yeah, the Sitka Public Library. I honestly don't know if I should go in there. There's just people in there with Wi-Fi. We got a Thai kitchen over there, a Thai food truck. Let's see, where are we? This is a cute little map here. We're right there. Yeah, looking at the map, that is the church up there. It's super well known. I'll walk in there for maybe a second. I have around 30 minutes until I need to get back. This is my first time in Sitka. On the bus, they said, sadly, The Proposal, was not fully filmed here. Ryan Reynolds did not come here to film. He was just green screened in, which makes sense. The hands are freezing. The amount of people here is sort of wild. Hat is off. Look down at this. Honestly, just a cool little experience that we have here. Sort of cool seeing the history of Russian Alaska. You know, things like that. There's a woman, I'm not religious, but there's a woman walking around kissing all of the priests. It's a cute little church. It's a cute little church in there. Very, very cool that they are keeping part of that culture alive here. Honestly, this is a Russian Christmas store here. Okay, no photographs inside though, so I am gonna have to put the camera away if I want to go in there. That place was expensive. Please vote no. Oh, I think there's a ballot trying to get rid of cruise tourism, which would be pretty detrimental. These places really depend on cruise tourism, not Tennessee whiskey. They also love huckleberry stuff here, but I'm gonna do a majority of my shopping here after the fact. After the tour. Look at that, this guy carving everything. The ulus are pretty well known in Alaska here. Sitka, Alaska Gift Bazaar. Let's such a nice little shopping area here. Look at that beautiful church there. So much shopping here. There's so many cool different types of berries, like salmon berry chocolate bar. Seems a little bit cheaper here as well. Across the street it was $8 for a bar like this. This is $7. Real. Ooh. Wait a second. I love these hat and shirt combos. 21. That's a nice design too. Huh. Do I buy this now and carry it for a tour all day? No, I'm gonna... this maybe. Let me just double check to make sure this is the one I like. Actually, that one looks nice. I like that hat specifically more so than the brown color. So let's... the salmon though. Which one do I want? Which one do I want? I'm going with the red hat and the black shirt. Okay. I bought that shirt, that hat, and a little magnet, which I'll show you back when we get to the cruise ship. But 12:08, I'm headed back to Centennial Hall to go start that tour. You know, there's something about being surrounded by beauty. We are just right outside of the visitor center. I'll zoom in a little bit so you can see. It's just a beautiful little cove. I mean, it doesn't smell very good, and it's rainwater runoff right there. But you know, it's just like islands, everything like that. Gosh, this city is just so beautiful. You know, yeah, it's foggy and everything, but it's also a little blown out. There we go. So yeah, it's foggy and whatnot, but gosh, having this ND filter is quite amazing. It's foggy in this, but it's still a beautiful city, you know? You have the Harrigan Center.
We have 3 high schools. This is one of the high schools, the Continuation High School, which is Pacific High School, and then we have Mount Edgecombe High School, and then Sitka High School. And a lot of these houses down through this area right here are going to be your $2 million, $3 million homes. And the reason they're so expensive is because they have large, flat lots with an ocean view, which is very sought after on this island. This is going to be the Marine Science Center here on our right, and the fish hatchery as well. And our first stop today is going to be Totem Park. We're going to take a little hike through nature and through a rainforest. And it's kind of crappy weather, so I'm probably going to let you guys go on into the visitor center.
This is honestly such a nice tour. Yeah.
Come here. Now remember that we're on an island and you're going to see a lot of different root formations because this is a rock underneath our feet and the roots have a hard time getting down into the earth. Now this is going to be an example. There's an example right there that the roots, you can see all the way through the root system on that tree right there. And you can see the root right through this root system on this one right here. This is my favorite one in the park. And the reason I like this one so much is it has a little blueberry plant growing on top of the tree right there. That's a blueberry plant right up there. And that's why I like that one so much. This tree has very tight wood grain. There's very beautiful wood grain, and they also make guitars out of this type of wood right here as well. And this tree is a 300-year-old tree before the wind blew it down.
Being able to walk and really just enjoy nature
So when you come up,
is so nice.
Branches like that, those knots are really hard to carve in. So they try and find one that has a good bottom 30 or 40 feet that has no limbs on there, and that's the one that they're very sought after trees. In the 1830s, there was a big war between the native Tlinkits and the Russians who occupied this island. The war was a very bloody war. It was a hand-to-hand combat war. It lasted for a red squirrel. It lasted for 6 days. Over 100 people lost their lives. What do you think they might have been fighting over in this park?
trees.
Trees? That's a good guess. Wood? That's the same thing as a tree. Wood is the same thing as a tree. No, they were fighting over this right here.
Ooh.
Sea otter fur. This has more hairs per square inch than any other animal on the face of the earth. It has over 1 million hairs per square inch. It was worth more than gold until 1974. And it's still very expensive right now.
This is a replica of a totem pole that was made. Either just saying they made the red paint by chewing up salmon eggs, mixing it with
It
rock.
goes through that tree and it works its way out. So by getting all the middle out of that tree, now they can mount it to this pole right here, and they're going to get anywhere from 50 to 100 years out of it, and they won't rot. And when it does, like this one right here, you see it's already rotten right here. All they have to do is unbolt that, put another pole in, and mount that back on there. Stay together. Thank you.
We're here in the visitor center, learning about the Tlingit people. They're the tribe that used to live close to here. The Alaska Native Land Claims Settlement Act. This is beautiful.
Sure.
These are amazing masks. Oh, raven rattles. Huh. Beautiful totem poles.
We're going to be entering into Silver Bay coming up here on our right. Silver Bay has one entrance and one exit, and that's going to be directly in front of us. Everything off to the right is going to be open ocean. Everything to the left of us is going to be inside Silver Bay. Silver Bay used to be heavily polluted. It looked like the Mississippi River, all brown, murky, ugly, stinky water. And that was due to the fact that Sitka had a pulp mill that was in operation from 1957 until 1997, when the EPA shut it down for gross pollution into the bay. After the mill closed down, the bay came back to its original beauty. And we could see anything from a gray whale, a humpback whale, a killer whale, sea lions, sea otters, eagles. See the eagle on top of the tree right there, guys?
Oh yeah. We're at Fortress of the Bear. Let's. Oh. Wow.
Bear.
Belly straps.
No, I'm eating.
You're all done, guys. Sorry.
No. So I was curious. These huge structures, what they were built for, and I was told that these massive round enclosures here, both here where these bears are, that one over there, was made for the water treatment facility of from the old pulp mill, which is across the street. That pulp mill is now a cannery. So it's super cool to see them reuse these structures. Oh. Fortress of the Bear was pretty cute. Fortress, oh my gosh. Fortress of the Bear, Sitka, Alaska. Man, am I glad I brought this ND filter. This is Silver Bay here. It used to be one of the most polluted lakes. One of the most polluted bays. It's not a lake. Over there is the ocean, and this is all bay. We have wonderful snow-capped mountains there, and back over there. We're at the Raptor Center. That is a bald eagle.
This is one of our red-tailed hawks that we have here on the Raptor Center. This is going to be Boris, the great gray owl right here.
Wow.
And you notice how he can turn his head? An owl can turn their heads 270 degrees. They have 14 neck vertebrae, where a human only has 7.
This is the size of the mock bald eagle. Oh, sorry. Of a mock bald eagle nest.
You wanna let these people take their picture and then I'll do yours?
So big. You saw an owl. I have a vertical video of that I can put up. Going to look at the bald eagles. Oh my gosh. Yeah, here they are. Wow, look at these 3 amazing eagles. Yeah, so this is a sanctuary here. Yeah, so this is a sanctuary where they basically rehab the eagles, but these ones are permanent residents. They cannot fly. So these eagles, they're injured. I'll roll a bit of footage here going over the board, but they're injured, they can't fly. Ooh, they just made a little squeal. But yeah, they're injured, they can't fly, so that's why they have an open air habitat. This is the red horn, the red something raptor. He hit a transmission line, so because of that he's unable to fly. So that's why his habitat here is completely open. He physically can't fly away. Okay, so after the Raptor Center, we went for a bit of a drive around Sitka. We went back to the downtown, and we drove over their suspension bridge. And when we drove by the suspension bridge, we went over, honestly, a really cool part of Sitka history. So here you go. This hilltop castle here is where the Russians and Americans met for the Alaskan land purchase. This was done in 1867, and the U.S. paid $7.2 million. That was a good tour. Saw a lot of things. It's 2:51. That was perfect. Now I think I'm gonna go. I saw some huckleberry gummies and huckleberry chocolate that I want to go buy real quick. The jam I know I can get in bigger glasses in Ward Cove or Ketchikan, so I am going to buy that there. Fun fact, our tour guide said that this is the only, what's it called? The only stoplight in the city of Sitka, which is pretty funny. I just bought some smoked salmon. I love smoked salmon. I bought 1 smoked silver fillet and 1 keta fillet. Oh, both were so good. So, 1 of each. Got my t-shirt. I'm just gonna quickly go buy some the huckleberry candy that I saw earlier. We are back at the ship, the gangway. Oh, got a washy real quick. Got my hot chocolate. And now I'm headed to meet people in the solo lounge. Something from my door keeps popping off. I gotta charge my phone though. So, I'm gonna charge my phone in my room for a bit. And then headed up here. We are at the Manhattan Lounge for dinner tonight. Manhattan dining room.
Or you can try some mine. Well,
I don't want.
I might do
I'll get one and then you can try
the barbecue mixed grill.
No. I'll just take one.
Let me have to look at the menu.
It's the reason it's a sitting on
Maybe
is it's
French
very, very
onion.
strong. So I don't know.
And for dessert, bananas Foster. Or brownies s'more.
You know, I have my gator. I got everything. It's gonna be cold.
He has that like,
I'll take my earrings
slimy
out.
vibe.
I'm excited.
Yeah, that's a little. I might try the oat. And so they paid for like therapy.
I got the mixed barbecue plate tonight for dinner. Ribs, chicken, broth,
Looks like
fries. It's pretty good. I'm a little full. What are those? Okay, it's raining. It's a little chilly, but we can go on the waterfall feature.
Hell no. No, let's go decade.
Wait. There's one person out here drinking.
Probably going through this shit right here.
How are you?
Your little microbursts.
Yeah.
Put a shirt on.
Well, we have the Icon show tonight at 9:30. We are meeting for it at 8:45 because we need to meet at the box office at 9. We have 45 minutes to kill. Trying to decide what I should do. Maybe go get a mojito. Or I could read. But I feel like a mojito sounds a lot better. What should I do? I guess you'll see in a couple seconds what I've ended up deciding to do. I said I would update you guys about what I would end up doing. I've been in my bed for 25 minutes now. I'm honestly so tired, and laying down is just feeling so good. So I'm gonna charge up my gear, and I'm meeting in the Solo Lounge in 20 minutes with everyone for the Icon show.
See my nigga, you know who I am, too high. Hot dance on my bed, but I guess I'll break it down. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. I'm beautiful my ways, despite these long mistakes. I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way. Who knows this? One day I'll real this. Who's gonna rock? One day I'll real this. Night's gonna night, we're gonna celebrate. Your whole life, I'll real this.
Yeah, so that was the Icon show. I never actually recorded an ending clip for the day, but after Icons, I went to karaoke and then I went to bed. At karaoke, I sang Pink Pony Club by Chapel Roan, and there were a bunch of guys in cowboy hats giving me weird looks. But then they went up and sang really bad country songs. Anyway, that was day 3, Sitka, as well as a little bit on the ship at night. I really hope you enjoyed that vlog.